If you're like me, where you're single, no kids, in your 40s, one of the things that I find a challenge sometimes is making decisions. Because I have a lot of freedom in my life and I love my freedom, right? But it does come with a little bit of a downside sometimes. And I don't want this to come across like I'm a douchebag and how lucky I am to have freedom and things. But trying to make all those decisions on your own is hard. And because actually sometimes there's no real roadmap. So like when you get married and you've got kids and things like that, there's kind of like a default path laid out in front of you, right? That you follow, that you kind of make you make decisions within those parameters of kind of those things, right? But when you don't have that, you're trying to navigate that on your own, and there's lots of potential opportunities and things you could do, but sometimes that's overwhelming and you don't actually know what to do, so you don't end up doing anything. And that also then can kind of feed into the fact that you feel like you're behind and you're not doing anything, and because you see other people moving forward in that, like, you know, in those kind of milestones, and you aren't doing that. When you're in that situation, and if everyone else is in relationships and got kids and things, you can sound like you do feel like a bit of a douche for saying it. And people say to you, "Oh, I'd kill to have the freedom," or "It must be so great to be you." And it's not necessarily about being better or worse or greater than anyone else's situation. It's just about being able to talk about that without feeling guilty about it. So, yeah, it's one of the things that I struggle with. One of the things why I want to meet more people in a similar situation, because I do feel like we can feel guilty for talking about these things. And that's why I want to talk more about it, for people to not feel so alone and things like that. So if you can resonate with that, let me know.